Happy Tuesday.
Oh, she woke up. She said she was going to set up like 10 alarms. All right, so it's recording.
All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and do our affirmation first. I'm going to go ahead and read it out loud and you guys follow along. Ready? Okay, I am going to have the perfect day. I am reliable and so smart. When I don't know the way, I will find the way. This month is a clean slate for my life and for my business. Today, I will be incredibly productive. I'm a mass recruiter of loyal customers and distributors. I am a loyal customer and a distributor signing machine. My business is exploding. My team is full of rock stars. My team wants success as much as I do. My team is full of top income earners and top leaders. My volume is growing higher and higher. God will send me the right people to me that need me. God will send me the right people that need me. He has everyone lined up for me. God will continue to provide for me and bless my team and my business. I'm going to make a difference in someone's life today. I will sign someone up every single day. I am positive. I am consistent. I am happier than I have ever been. I am always fired up. My team signs loyal customers and distributors all day long. My team is growing by the minute. Explosive growth is happening on my team now. I am organized. I know that I am worthy of success and happiness. I have the right things to say. I have the right messages to send. I have the right leadership behind me. My team has my back. My wildest dreams are coming true. This is what God wants me to be doing. I am inspiring. I am an amazing leader. I am an inspiration to many. I am productive. I am the best me. I get better every single day. I make my family proud. I make my team proud. I am reliable. I am a fearless leader. I am a diamond leader. I am a triple diamond. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Ooh, that made me cry.
Amen.
That was nice. Amen. All right, ladies. Hope everyone's having a fabulous Tuesday. So let's go ahead and get started. We just did our affirmation. Next, we're going to go ahead and let's start with birthdays. Whew. That was emotional.
Now imagine seeing that every day until you believe it. That's what Jade Hooper did to get her to number 4.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's do this. All right, let's go ahead and wish everyone on our friends list a happy birthday. Can you guys hear the music? Oh, today's Laura's birthday. Challenge going on. I've also challenged myself to do the LA. Sorry, I forgot my son's phone. For the Pandora. You asked, do you Hey. I'm sorry?
Oh, Nancy was asking how does she check birthdays?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so on Facebook, you go to, just go on the top, you search birthdays of my friends. And then everyone who has a birthday, it'll pop up. Good morning, Nancy. All right, let's do 2 more minutes and then we'll move on to the next task. If you guys are done, what you guys can do is go ahead and check your, I like to check my volume in the morning, and then I just put it on my calendar. And I also like to check my friends on Facebook. I don't do it so much on Instagram, which I'm getting in the habit of doing it now. But on Instagram, on Facebook, I do, just to give me kind of like a track record of to see how many friends I've been requesting on a daily basis. So if you guys are done with birthdays, yeah, search bar. Thank you, Ale. Oh. Oh. Make memes. I'm on a money routine. I don't want smoke, I want cream. I don't want no more comparisons. This is a marathon, and I'm aware I've been playing a bet from a lack of promotions. I never was one for the bragging and boasting. I guess I was hoping the music would speak for itself as the people and everything else. Okay, no problem, I show up on everyone else. You know what the outcome will be. I'm betting the thousand. It's got to the point where these rappers don't even like rapping with me. Come on, 21 Savages hit me and told me. This should be our anthem song. How many lawyers you got? A lot. How many distributors you got? A lot. Sorry guys, I know it's so early, but I'm a little hyped.
Did you already go to the gym?
Yeah, I sure did. I'm standing up right outside. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. Hold up. Hey. I love going at 4 o'clock in the morning because there's nobody there, like literally nobody. Yeah, it's probably like 3 souls.
About 3 o'clock in the morning.
And you feel amazing like throughout the entire day. Like it's a win-win. Okay, so if you guys are done with your birthdays, let's do our group volume.
Rosie, when you're going through the task, because I am recording it for all the newbies, we're going to put on the page, just go over like, you know, kind of like for a newbie on just a few steps on how to do
certain things.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so the next thing, hold on, let me look here. I keep forgetting, so maybe I should act right? I keep forgetting you're recording.
No, you're good. They're going to be like, oh, look at all that fun those girls are having over there.
Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is check our group volume. This takes literally like maybe a minute, 2 minutes. So we're gonna go into our eSuite. You're gonna go into Tree Viewer and you're gonna check your group volume. The group volume, I like to check it only because it gives me an idea of what I did the day before, if I met my goal, if I didn't, what do I need to do for the next day, for today. So let's check our group volume. And then I also like to put it on my calendar, my phone calendar, because I have my phone with me all the time. So this way I see how I am increasing. And I honestly, like, this month has been like overwhelming. It's been amazing. Yeah, you can do it checking the EdWorks app too as well. Thank you, Sarah. I just saw your message. I'm a little crazy. I'm a little hype. The gym gives me a lot of energy. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, let's go ahead and interact with our friends on our time feed, news feed. So everyone you see in your news feed, you're gonna like or love, and you're gonna comment. Commenting goes a long way because this way Facebook sees that you're interacting, and you'll see more of those people's feed. And I also comment on distributors because you never know what their day's like. You never know what they're going through. So always show some love to everybody and it will come back tenfold. So let's interact for, let's do it for 5 minutes because we'll do it in another 5 after we send some messages.
You know what I noticed about everybody that we're sending birthdays to, because since now that we're doing the power hours, it's something, when we don't do the power hours, it's not something that I'll do every single day. Like I've been doing it by the book. And I noticed a lot of the people that are signing up, or a lot of the people that are watching my story now, are people that we're sending the birthdays to, because we're so
Yep.
Messenger. So it's a beautiful thing, guys. It's like I literally send them a happy birthday. They're on my story all the time, and then I'm sending them that message like, "Hey, are you interested in our new product?" So it goes a long way, and I feel like it takes about 3 to 5 days a week to build that momentum. Right now, we've been doing this for what, like a month of power hours.
Yeah, mid December we started doing it. We did our very first one. Remember, we did it with my friend, and then we started doing it with us, I think, the next day.
Yeah, and our numbers right now as a team, like they literally doubled from whatever we had last month out of just doing these power hours. And this is just so it's crazy, and we have Rosea to thank for that idea. Hey, herself with that energy.
All right, so let's interact. 3 more minutes. Ooh, listen to this. Successful people don't wait for chances, they take them. That's fire. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, when we're doing interacting, like let's try to do more, at least like a sentence, because if we do one word, I just didn't. That's why I'm saying this. it's not as effective. So let's do like a sentence, put some thought into it. I know we're going so like fast, but you know, this helps out your engagement on Facebook.
Trophies. They don't have no award for that. Don't call them trophies. Ain't no envelopes to open. I just go.
Hey. Oh, let's change that real quick.
That's right.
All right, we got 1 more minute, ladies.
Ella brinca y salta, tranquila. Si me llama, ponte ready.
Okay, our next task we're gonna do is let's go ahead and do our post of the day. Let's do something inspirational, something that gets you excited, something like I just posted something about freedom because this morning I woke up and I was like, man, like I get to do so many things that I want to do, not that I have to do. You know what I mean? So if we stay in that mindset, so let's go ahead and do something inspirational. And you never know who also needs that message. Like I've been getting messages of people like, man, your quote was good. Like, thank you for that. I needed that. So let's do something inspirational, something motivational, something that's from your heart, and it's going to get other people like jumping out of bed too.
Yo sé de quién soy. Si me llaman, ponte ready. Ella brinca y saca. Tranquila. Si me llaman, ponte ready. Hey, la maravilla. Alcance. Fenómeno musical. Yo te lo doy. Simplemente te dedico para que tú directamente desde mi factoría de Flow. Flow Factory, la compañía. Otra amenaza, ingeniero, siempre con la casa.
Hola, mi nombre es Jackie.
Buenos días, buenos días.
Good morning.
Bye. Órale. Pues nada.
Happy Tuesday. Hold on, Mary.
All right, ready, Sarah? Everybody that's not, okay, ready? Got it. All right, Rosea, you're back. Uh-oh, I think she froze.
Did you guys hear what I said?
No, you were frozen. I was about to message you.
Okay, so what I was saying is let's go ahead and ask for host a pose, and let's do 25. I like to keep a tally just to make sure that I did my 25, because sometimes I pretend I do 25 and I don't really do it. But when you do 25, you know you're going to get people responding. So, hey, it's my song.
I've been trying to tell her about it at work. I said that I'm done with your girlfriend. I just want to pull with your girlfriend. Ride through the city, I didn't know that she was with it. She was trying to get with me, so I had to get busy. She admitted it, the limit. She was trying to buy some chips. Swerving on the corner like scared. She said, can I kiss you? I'm like, sure. And I got on motion like, Shawty, you gon' have to shake it.
And you know what I've also like seen, and when I ask people to do a host a pose, let's say for instance that were interested in the product before and they just like stop responding to me, so I'll just hit them with the, hey girl, can I ask you for a favor? And no, don't worry about it, I'm not asking you to buy something. I'll go ahead and post it right now. People are like, oh, by the way, I am still interested, can I get your website or can you place your order for me? So that is using reverse psychology on people.
That post that you sent yesterday about the taking people off the list, yeah, that was fire.
Yes. People start freaking out. Like, what?
You know what I realized yesterday? I had a really crazy busy day. I mean, I've been doing the work in the morning. I get up and I do the stuff that I have to do, but then I have to like do my nails and I have to do everything for the trip. So yesterday, everybody that I signed up, like you said, Rosie, they messaged me like, hey girl, I'm ready. Like, hey girl, sign me up. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what are they? But I set the intention in the morning. I said, I'm going to sign up 4 customers and 1 distributor in 1 day. And I did it. And I did it. And all those people, I didn't message them that day. I had to previously message them. So right now with conference and everything right around the corner, as long as you stay consistent, that you have the discipline to do the activities every single day, you're going to win. You're going to win. Just because you don't see it right now, like it's going to be like a snowball effect. And keep in mind, the next 3 months are about to be insane, where you're going to have people coming at you left and right, like signing up and everything. And also know that we're getting 2 new products besides the TFX. So it's just going to be crazy, insane momentum. And Joel has been like leaking stuff to the top leaders, and it's just like it's crazy. So guys, get really excited about where everything's going. Can you post the other one too, Rosie, on SWAT? I'm gonna transfer them to the other.
The one that I'm taking off the list?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been in the hills, superstars, feeling like a pop star. Drinking Unit bad, jumping in the pool and I ain't got on no bra. Get her front or back, pulling on the tracks and now she's screaming out, no more. They like Savage, why you got a 12-car garage and you only got 6 cars? I ain't really checking how you kiss that. Yo, she said I'm looking like a hose that. Screen, I can
And also, like, there's different ways of like looking for things too. Like when you want to do a request for a host of post. I was doing my active list, but then like my active list started being like the same people. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to my friends list and I'm going down. If you guys already have it printed out, that's perfect. If not, I just go down alphabetical order, and each day I pick a different letter, and that's who I message to do a host of post for me. All right, ladies, if you guys are done, did everyone do their 25 messages?
I did 10.
See, and we think like sometimes we're like, oh yeah, I did 25, and nobody's responding to me. All right, so should we spend another 5 minutes on this?
Yeah, I would do another 5 minutes just because.
Okay, let's do another 5 minutes. And remember, you guys are not responding to this right now. You're just sending the messages, like, to as many people as you can. If you can, 25, great. Your numbers will be, like, insane. You'll be like, where are all these people coming from? I remember I did this one time. Mary like did a challenge for me. She said, do 50 messages. Just send 50 messages to people, like, to do a host of those for you. That day was so productive. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm going to do this every single day. So it does work. No point intended. It works. Three more minutes.
And I finally got my wings. They make me wanna sing. I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, hustle on the head, in the sky, you can't tell me I'm fine. I know I'm super fat, no, I know I'm super fat, I know you feel the love, right? That's my baby, I feel with the moon, I ain't gonna school, you can't tell me I'm fine. I know I'm super
Okay, one more minute. All right, it's 6:05. Ooh, I like that picture. Thank you, Mary. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do, let's go back to interacting really quick. Because you did send all those messages, so you should have like a different news feed on your, different people on your news feed. So let's go ahead and interact. Let's do it for 5 minutes, and then we'll do some follow-up. Remember to love and comment on the person's picture or post.
The little cat 3 right now. Eat online.
Yeah, the parsley. Before we begin, I'd like to thank God for giving us the opportunity to do what we love in the City of Angels. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for
This is sponsored by Toyota.
Ooh, the messages are coming through. No, Rosa, don't do it. Don't reply yet.
Good morning, DJ.
All right, guys, so the next thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and do some follow-up. You can use that message that I sent. This is for people that obviously have been ignoring you or have been MIA. Life is happening to them. So just send them that message. I know Mary had a good, a lot of people messaging them back. I've had people, Claire did too. So that message is really, really good because you're being nice about it, but you're letting them know like, hey, you ready? You ready to join? You ready to get your product? So let me go ahead and also post it here so that way you guys can see it. Okay, I just posted it on here so you guys can go ahead and send this to people you're following up with. And what I'm doing also is I'm sending a lot of messages to the people that have done who messaged me about the coffee originally, and I'm letting them know about our new product. And let me share with you guys the message that I'm actually sending them. I don't know if I already shared it before, but I'm basically letting them know if I haven't talked to them about the product, about the TFX yet, and let's say I mentioned to them the coffee, I send them this message. I send this message to anyone who commented on my host a post from a coffee, and just letting them know, introducing to them the TFX if I haven't already talked to them about it. And I know we have a lot of people that did host a post for us and who were interested in the coffee. So this is another way of introducing to them the TFX. And I'll post it here also so you guys can send this message. And then people are like, oh yeah, how does it work? Or how much is it? So remember when they ask you how much it is, you do the 3 options for them. This way you're introducing retail, loyal customer, and then the second option would be the loyal customer adding greens to it. And then the third would be the business opportunity.
No. Okay, it was only a joke.
That message, Roger, that you just sent, that's literally how I've been getting a lot of the customers. And because they're the story viewers, that's what I'm sending them. And that message is also fire. So I'm messaging everybody. Keep in mind that you guys' story, especially on TFX, should be on point. Your story, every day that you're following up, guess what? Whenever you message somebody, guess what they're going to go do? They're going to go and see your story. So you want to make sure that your story is like, oh my God, I want to buy it. So I've been posting so many reviews. Remember, psychologically, if you start seeing like, oh my God, everybody's saying it's working, so it must be working, right? So that's how I'm attracting a lot of these customers, is they're reading the reviews, because every single day on my story, it's like, life, TFX, life, TFX. So it's like sprinkled in there, but anytime that I post something, they have to go through like my whole story, and it's working, guys. So it's amazing that. And then also, before I had a fear of messaging people, and I kind of got over it after Rosie, just trying to keep up with Rose and Vero. I'm not trying to be at the bottom of the charts, so trying to keep up with these girls, and I got over, I just say, for 20 minutes, I'm gonna get over myself, block a 20-minute period of time and send that message, and you'll be surprised, all the people that come to you. So yeah, that one is amazing.
I posted it on both on the SWAT and on this chat as well.
Thank you, Rosea. Rosie, where did I get that your name was Rosea?
It used to be. I had it on.
A-Y, and I keep, and so now when it's Rosa, I'm like, no, it's Rosea.
It used to be a joke. We used to drink rosé a lot, so they used to call me Rosé. So yeah, but my drinking days are over. So
There it is.
have you ever had rosé? Well, we shouldn't be talking about this right now, but
It's because Rosa just doesn't suit your personality.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Boo. You have a good memory.
Why do you think when I tag you, I put Rosa and then I add the Y?
Rosé. I just figured you were doing it because there's 2 Roses on the team.
No, I remember since I met you, I had you under. I thought your name was Rosea. Oh.
My mama ain't that crazy. She was sipping on some rosé. All right, ladies, follow up. Let's do 2 more minutes of follow up. And then that's going to lead us into our next task, which is what Mary just mentioned, the stories. The stories are honestly what have been like changing my business, because at first I was like, oh my gosh, another step to do. But then I started seeing the results from it. And honestly, like, I'm just posting, like, I'll post with my kids, or I'll post what I'm doing, lunch, whatever. And then I'll throw in there, like, results of the TFX or just the product itself, the greens, me making my coffee. And people are nosy. Like, that video that I sent you guys of Ed Milet, like, that guy, like, nails it. People want to see other people's story. Like, you have to be exciting. You have to be funny. And it's like watching a telenovela. Like, people just want to see it. Like, you want to see your stories because you guys are fabulous and interesting.
We sure are.
Yes, we are. Okay, so it's 6:15. So let's go ahead and do some stories. You can either do like what you're doing right now, like post about the Zoom. I posted about the gym earlier. You can post about the product, the business as well. I think we have 2 more days before the 49 deal goes away, and people need this opportunity. So you can post about freedom, you can post about anything. Like, basically just go in there and be funny, be interesting, and have people coming back to your page. OMG, my phone's gonna die.
Escucha Mega 96.3 from wherever you are.
Escucha Omega 96.3 por la música. Descárgala completamente gratis.
I don't know why, but I like the song. Maybe the beat.
Your BFF Junior listens to that all day long too.
Do what?
Your BFF Junior listens to that all day long too. I think he likes the girl, not the song.
Right? It has a nice beat to it. So it's like, hey. Oh man. I cracked myself up. Oh my god, there was a guy next to me. He was just staring at me the whole time. You tone it down, Rosa. Rose, tone it down. Guys, if you don't know what to post, like Pinterest seriously has a lot of stuff like you guys can post. Let's say you guys are looking for like inspirational, motivational, freedom, I don't know, cute outfits. People like stuff like that. I love Pinterest. And then when you're doing like your life post, like do your Insta stories, throw in like a TFX or like a coffee post, and the more people see you are being consistent with it. I had a couple people ask me, like, they bought the coffee and they're like, what is that other powder you add to it? Can you add it on my next order? I'm like, of course, it's chocolate greens, girl.
And I sent you guys yesterday when you asked, and that's what I'm doing every day. And I'm like, you know what? If you ask, the answer is already going to be no. So once I have their credit card, and let's say I'm only pushing TFX, I don't want to confuse the customer. So I'm not going to start throwing a lot of things at them. I'm just going to tell them, okay, like, let me sign you up on TFX. And then once I have their credit card information, like I'm about to process your order, I'll confirm, like, hey, girl, did you only want to do the TFX or are you interested in our details? Or I'll just say, so then they'll be like, oh, tell me more. But then I already have their card info, so you can't go back. Because sometimes if you start telling them more things, they'll be like, oh, no, I don't have the money for it or whatever. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll just process it on this one. So I've been able to upsell a lot of orders from this one item. So make sure that you guys are asking. Ask. Like when you get their credit card information, ask. Everybody on here, be intentional. How many customers and distributors? We have 72 hours left. So you have 3 days left. Your volume could literally go up 1,000 points. If you're not in the 400 club, make it back to the 400 club. If you're ranking executive, promote to Ruby. Stretch yourself. Make sure that you set an intention. Like my goal as a team is, okay, let's bring in 1,000 in volume every single day. Collectively, we could do it. Obviously, for one person, it's going to be really hard, but collectively, we could do it. And yesterday, I think we did like 1,100. So it's like, okay, goal set. And you know what? When I work with that intentionality, it just drives me more. So it's starting to feel like month end again, like, you know, all that wonderfulness. So it's exciting, guys.
And I learned this a long time ago. Always assume the sale. Don't be afraid. Like when I started working out of, like, I let fear go and I just started, you know what? I'm just going to message this person. If she wants it, great. If she doesn't, oh well. But if you ask, like, the person's going to be like, oh, she's asking me. Like, to them, you can be like a superstar. So keep that in mind. Assume the sale.
Yep.
Okay, so are you guys done posting your stories up? And you guys don't have to do everything today. You guys can do like a little bit today, right now, and then, you know, as your day goes on, you guys can continue adding. The more you add, the better, because you'll be staying on people's top feed, and they'll be able to see that.
Rosie, we need to see you on live today.
I will try my hardest. Today's a crazy busy day. Xavier has a lot of activity. It's Catholic Schools Week, so my child loves to volunteer me to stuff. Loves it. So I have to be at the school at 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe right before I do that. And then I have to be back at the school later tonight. So I will definitely, you know what? I'll do it. Stop excusing. Like, I will do it.
Brian is lying. Excuse me. Brian is lying. I started doing mine in the morning just because in the evening, like, you know, then I don't feel like it. In the morning, I know
Right.
like it. I'm fired up after I'm talking to you guys, after doing
Right.
emails and everything. So just do it because, you know, everybody loves your energy and the world needs your energy. And like, guys, if you stop doing your live videos, get back on them. Get back on them and stay on track because they're going to take your business.
All right. After I get off of this, I'll go live.
Yes.
I usually want to wait till at least the sun's out, but
No, but you know
Sorry.
what? I remember this girl. She was in real estate, and she was like, I think that's when we were doing the camp, and we would do the 5 a.m. class. So by 6 o'clock, we were doing lives and everything, and we were like fired up. So she's like, damn, like I'm barely waking up by the time you guys already did a workout. So
Yeah.
you wake up because the top performers wake up early. The top performers are like you. They're at the gym. They're like everybody. You hear Grant Cardone. You hear like, all these people. That's what they do. So for like, what if you knock the excuses of like, I don't have time, I have kids, I have this, I can't go to the gym. You're literally super mom. You have your 3 kids, you're at the gym at 4, you're working your business at 5. It's what, 6 a.m. and you're already done with your workout, you're already done with an hour of work, and now you could be a mom to your kids. So I feel like that would be such a good topic. And you're literally for all these people, because that's how you're gonna get your high achievers, like your real estate people, like all these people that feel like I don't have time. The girl that I messaged you guys yesterday, after she told me, because she was ignoring me, like she said she was gonna become a distributor, and she was ignoring me. So I was like, okay. I was like, okay, do you want to just order the pills? Do you rather be a customer instead? That's how I got her back. She's like, yeah, I think I want to be a customer. I just don't feel like I have time to work this business. So I voice messaged her and I gave her a piece of my mind. Like, what do you mean you don't have time to build this business? Come in. Because then she's like, oh, I want the TFX and coffee. I'm like, girl, you're going to spend $80. You might as well spend $49. And come on, can you get 4 customers in 30 days? Absolutely. And then you're going to get the TFX and the coffee for free. And she was like, oh, okay, you're right. So I didn't say that, but so share your story, because sometimes you're afraid of the struggle. And like yesterday, that video that I shared with you guys with Ed Maida too, he said you need to stop making it look like it's easy to people. You need to
That's true.
making it seem like you have so much freedom. Show them the grind. Show them what you're doing.
That's true.
How hard you're working. And people are gonna respect you because they're gonna be like, damn, she's always look at all that hustle that she puts in, and people admire you for that. So yeah, Rosea, you put it out the world.
Thank you. And mind you, like I'm breastfeeding my son. Last night was terrible. He like, I think he's going through a growth spurt, or he's just a butterball. He was on latch on all night long, but you're right, no excuses. All right, ladies, does anybody have any questions, comments, ideas, concerns, anything that you guys? Cardi B is fire. I saw a video, I'm going to share it with you guys, with Eric Thomas, another one of my favorites, and he talks, he's saying like, God, is it bad for me that I like Cardi B, but I still praise you and I love you? Because Cardi B does speak the truth, and people like that, you know? So it's like, she's so like real, and you can't be mad at her. So I'll send you guys the video. That thing's funny. All right, ladies, any questions? Mary, anything you want to add?
Also for the new distributors, or if you guys are watching the recording on this, if you go to the album section, like everything that I post on my story, I will add to the album section on TFX. So I'll add the reviews and I'll add all these things. So everything's on there. So you guys could take the information from there. So make sure that there's always stuff for you. I don't think I saw that one yet, but so I just wanted to leave you guys with that. And then last thing is, like I said, it's month end. It's month end. Every single one of you girls, every single person that watches this video, watches the recording, you're on here right now, you need to figure out, where am I going to get to at the end of the month? Look at your volume today. Like, look at whatever Rosie told you guys already, track your volume. So you already tracked it. You already know where you're at. Challenge yourself. Push yourself over the next 72 hours. Okay, where am I going to be at the end of the month? Because if your volume went up 50 points in 72 hours, how much did you really stretch yourself? When you go diamond, you have no idea the pressure that it takes to go diamond. So if you can handle 72 hours of, let's say, doubling your volume, let's say your volume right now is 300, make it 600. Do something that will scare you, that by the 31st, you're going to be like, damn, those last 3 days were like, you know, that feeling of like, I accomplished it, that feeling of I did it, because whatever you do right now, it's going to multiply in February. So you want to push yourself. The last thing you want, especially if you're going to a conference, you don't want to be like, damn, I wish I would have talked to more people. No, do it now. Do it now. I did that contest for you guys. So I'm going to be giving you the winner a free bag of coffee and a free bag of coffee. Guys, that's almost $100. Just make sure you guys are tagging your team. All you need to do to get an entry for that is either place a personal order for whatever you want. Every item in your personal order counts as a different entry, so you could do multiple receipts. Every customer that you enroll, every new customer counts as an entry, and every single order, like if you have a customer and you get them to buy something else, it counts as an order, as an entry, I'm sorry. So let's push our teams, not just for yourself. Keep in mind, promotions don't happen by themselves. It's team-wide. And no, so now if it's not going to be like, let's say Rosie on your team, it's not going to be you getting everybody. It's collectively like, hey girl, you get two, you get two, you get two. By the end of the month, we got 20. So it's just, that's what we want to do. Keep pushing yourself, stretch yourself. You could do it. And that sense of accomplishment, again, that you're going to get at the end of the month is going to be priceless. You're going to be like, damn, if I could do that, what can I do? Rosie, did you ever feel like you were going to be enrolling so many people like crazy?
No, but you know what? This month I did decide. Last month I decided because, and again today I posted about freedom, and I woke up like just freedom was in my mind. You know, when someone tells me like, "Oh, you can't hang out with your kids, or you have to be here at a certain time," I took that personal, and you know, it's just a constant reminder. And when I get afraid of like messaging someone, or when I get in like, "Oh no, that person's not, they're not gonna want it," I just think about that moment. And it's like, you know what? Nope, that person, I have to message everyone. And honestly, I'm being real honest and real transparent, guys. I have not been messaging a lot of people this month, which is crazy because the universe is working itself out. But I was thinking to myself this morning when I was working out, imagine if I did message more people, I would be like in 50s and 60s. So that is my goal. I am definitely going to be messaging more people, more follow ups, and more host to post, because that's what's been doing it.
That's great. And it's crazy that you decided, like, because your old job, like we said, it was kind of like cold messaging. You're cold calling people. So
Yeah.
what was the difference?
Exactly. I wanted to, you know, this lady, she was an older lady. I wanted to help her out, help her grow her business. But at the same time, like, why wouldn't I want to do that for myself, for my kids? And, you know, my never again is I will never, ever, ever again work for anybody else and leave my kids behind. Because that was God showing me the reason why I left corporate America 3 years ago. You know, it was a reminder of me, like, I asked for something, he gave it to me, and now here I am, like, back in the same situation that I was. And it's like, no, never again. He gave me 3 beautiful kids, and my purpose is to be the best mom I can be and help other people be the best version of themselves, whether it's a mom, a dad, you know, a sister, whoever they are, like, be the best version of themselves. So I cannot go back. Like, I prayed for the stuff that I have now for a long time, and here I am taking it for granted. So I was like, never again. Like, I decided it works, is amazing. I will do the best of my ability and just go full force with it. And I've been getting the results.
And you know what? And you have, and for today, Rosie, since you have such a busy day, like, you know, I saw Nancy's comment that you are Wonder Woman, because for all, like, you know, for you motivated me to like bring out my butt, because for so long I was running and nobody was running with me. And when it's just you, it's kind of like, well, like, you know, it's just you. So then your energy, your passion and everything wakes people up, because it takes grit to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, guys. 4 o'clock in the morning when you have 3 kids, when you have like literally not a newborn, but a little baby. And so many of us, like, you see what are your enrollments at this month?
I have 3 distributors and 25 loyal customers.
So 25 loyals and 3 distributors. So, and she's telling us everything that she does. She tells us exactly what she's doing she tells us exactly how she did it. And it's just a matter of us putting in the work. Like, so if this mom of 3 kids could do it, it's like literally no excuses, but are you willing to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Are you willing to take the sacrifices that she's doing? And you don't even go to bed early, because we're still at like super late. So
11, yeah.
Your Eric Thomas always says, some of you guys love sleep more than you want to succeed. You want to sleep more than you want to succeed. It's hard, and I tell you guys, I still hate waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Imagine Rosie doing it at freaking 4 o'clock. So it's not just because some people might see, oh, the number says she's so lucky or she's better than me. No, she's not better than you. She's putting in the work that maybe you're not putting in. She's doing the sacrifice that maybe you're not putting out there. So it's just that. So Rosea, you are Wonder Woman. Like,
thank you.
Amazing. All right, guys. So I hope everybody has a fantastic Tuesday. Let's push ourselves. Let's stretch ourselves. I will be messaging a lot of you guys, because some people need to run auto ships. There's some of you guys that are still not commission qualified. Make sure that you are commission qualified. Make sure that you track how close you are to going executive or Ruby or whatever that next goal is. Stretch yourself. So, all right, ladies, have a fantastic day.
Kiddos, bye.